The National Security Agency detected a suspicious foreign intelligence phone call discussing a person close to President Trump, according to a bombshell whistleblower complaint. The whistleblower told The Guardian that Tulsi Gabbard actively blocked the agency from properly sharing this critical intelligence report through standard channels. The whistleblower's attorney then alleged that the Director of National Intelligence personally delivered the sensitive report directly to the White House Chief of Staff, Susie Wiles, instead of following protocol. The intelligence Gabbard allegedly sought to suppress reportedly involved a conversation with Iranian connections, per the New York Times investigative reporting. The intercepted call occurred in May 2025, precisely around the time the US was meticulously planning its airstrikes on Iran's fortified nuclear facilities. Andrew Bakaj, the lawyer representing the whistleblower, sent a formal complaint letter to the Congressional Intelligence Committees back in November 2025. The complaint further emphasized that the call was considered so serious that it warranted escalation through official NSA intelligence sharing channels immediately. Bakaj claimed Gabbard intervened personally rather than allowing the information to proceed through established standard intelligence procedures and protocols. Critics argue this would represent an extraordinary and alarming deviation from normal intelligence handling protocols within the national security apparatus. Especially troubling if the intercepted information involved potential foreign influence operations or direct threats to U.S. national security interests. Gabbard's office has categorically denied the whistleblower's explosive claims, dismissing them as purely politically motivated attacks against her leadership. DNI press secretary said, and I quote, "This story is false. Every single action taken by DNI Gabbard was fully within her legal and statutory authority. And these politically motivated attempts to manipulate highly classified information undermine the essential national security work being done by great Americans in the intelligence community every day." This is yet another attempt to distract from the fact that both a Biden-era and Trump-appointed intelligence community inspector general already found the allegations against DNI Gabbard baseless. Unquote. Bakaj said the whistleblower first contacted the official intelligence community general hotline on April 17, 2025, initiating the formal reporting process. After filing a detailed formal complaint on May 21, the matter officially entered the government's whistleblower investigation process months ago. However, as alleged in the complaint, this serious matter stayed mysteriously locked down and unprocessed for roughly 8 critical months without explanation. The acting inspector general abruptly dismissed the complaint after only a cursory 14-day review, according to details provided by the whistleblower. Lawmakers have raised serious alarms about the independence and impartiality of the Inspector General's office in handling this politically charged case. Bakaj and other intelligence experts reviewing the case said they observed multiple troubling procedural anomalies and irregularities in the handling process. The complaint was finally delivered this week in heavily redacted form to the exclusive gang of 8 congressional leaders with top-secret clearance. This select group represents a small circle of congressional leaders granted access to America's most highly classified intelligence information by law. Federal law explicitly requires whistleblower complaints sent to Congress must be transmitted promptly within just 21 days of official receipt. Democrats angrily said the inexplicable 8-month delay appears like a deliberate bureaucratic effort to bury the politically explosive complaint indefinitely. Meanwhile, Republicans defending Gabbard argue she took necessary steps to prevent unauthorized leaks of highly sensitive national security information. The fast unfolding controversy emerges amid intense scrutiny of Gabbard's leadership role as Director of National Intelligence within the Trump administration.